Reports are coming into Bloomberg that European governments are weighing up cutting interest rates on emergency loans to Greece. They will also use the ECB to plug gaps in the second bailout programme. Well, our Europe editor, David Tweed, joins me now. David, this information literally just in. How is it going to work?
Yeah, well, look, let's say, what are they trying to do? It's all about the funding gap, OK? What's the funding gap? Well, the bailout loan is 130 billion euros. We've also got the cuts in the private sector bond holdings, quite a lot of money, but the aim is to get the total debt down to 120% of GDP by 2020. Finance ministers on the phone last night, they reckon they can only get it down to 129% of GDP, so they need to fill this funding gap. You've mentioned the two methods that they think they might be able to use. One is to cut the interest rates on the emergency loans, and then there's this whole issue about the ECB contributing the profits from the bonds that it already holds and helping to fill the gap through that.
Now, how significant is it that the ECB is being asked to pay, and have we any idea how they might feel about this?
Well, I mean, the ECB, it's very significant that the ECB is going to be involved here because we already heard Mario Draghi talking about how it could be possible. It just brings us much farther forward in this whole process of the EC being involved in this in this whole program, really.
Now, David, the next deadline that's looming is March the 20th. Has this got any impact on that deadline?
This has got a huge amount of impact on that March 20 deadline, but I tell you one thing, that just talking to a few people in Brussels who are putting the story together, speaking to the people who've been involved, March 20, is it a deadline? Will it be made? They'll get that money to make it. There's money still left in the first bailout. Perhaps some of that will come over. Maybe a bridging loan. What will the Germans say about that? How they're going to do it? Don't know. Nothing is set in stone, as we know.